is up, beautiful soul family? And I want to clarify really quick, guys. So these readings are timeless. Energy does not know such thing as a timeline like we do. So if you are watching this video the day it's downloaded, or else you stumble across it 4 years later, know there's something probably in it for you. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything is beautifully orchestrated and synchronized by spirit. That being said, whether it's the day of, recently, or further down the line, there are significant energies that are at play right now, and I want to discuss them for just a second. I'm not an astrologer, but I do understand energies have a huge influence. And we're all experiencing it right now. We recently moved from a new moon in Leo, which is all about our authenticity, empowerment, and creative endeavors. Moreover, we are moving into the Lion's Gate, which is now opening. It's about taking those creative endeavors, but having a realization of where the desires lay. It's about our personal growth into that authenticity, being genuine to ourselves, which only happens with the spiritual awakening of remembering our essence. Moreover, if God couldn't orchestrate it any better, he would throw in, a Mercury retrograde, which is about bringing back all those things that we have yet to fully integrate, whether it's a situation, circumstance, or relationship, healing that still needs to be looked at, things that come up that are asking to be witnessed, to be healed. And this is it's really a beautiful thing, though at times very unpleasant. It gives us the opportunity to make sure that as we go into our authenticity and realization of dreams and begin to take action, it's done so on a solid foundation, something that will last. And I'll be the first to take this reading and own it as my own as well. We're all in this together. If you are new here, welcome. Our readings are for the collective. And if this reading resonates, calls to your soul, please feel free to subscribe. I am looking to build this community because there's nothing I love more than my soul brother and sister. We are all in this together. And energy is universal. It's the one language we all can understand at the end of the day. And I am humbled and full of gratitude that you would trust, conscious or not, me to that energy. And as I always say, it's intimate, it's sacred, and it's something I do not take lightly. So thank you. If you've been on this journey for a minute with me, welcome back. You know I love you. My heart is with you as we endure everything, as we move through each chapter of our life. To give you a briefing, I sit in meditation. I go into auto writing. I do a download. I'll tell you now, please bear with me. It comes in fast. And sometimes it doesn't sound very coherent, but we can get the gist of it. I will lay a tarot spread, and we'll finish with the oracle card. And without any further ado, bear with me, and let's begin. We see and hear your doubts. They ring loud and clear. This is not a bad thing, dearest one. It shows the significance of your ability to adapt, to change perspective, and to bear witness of all you thought you knew, once knew, and have yet to know. We, however, ask that you do not let the doubt become so overwhelming it screams louder than the deep-seated roots of faith. For those are the essence of your soul. It's the essence and remembrance that helps you lead, that helps lead you day by day of faith. Faith is what we want to help you transmute your doubt of. Take reins of the things you do know. Your soul truth. Don't let an experience, situation, or relationship shake the solid foundation of the progress and growth you've made. After all, not only have you come so far, but you are amongst a huge expansion. Don't you see? Remember with your soul, for every contraction comes an ever expansion. And the harder the contraction, so too is the explosion of the expansion. This, your doubts, disbelief, questions, and even fear is nothing to be disrupted by. Though we know the sense of each is anything but pleasurable. It is designed this way so that you may discern that which is not. To the soul we speak to, you are the alchemist, and you know this. It's not the first time around, nor will it be the last. Continue to lean into the energies. Though we know the answers may not always be clear, the emotions are the needles of your compass leading you to your true north. Thus, we come full circle. The doubts, the questions, the grief, the emotion, you insert the blank. And we know there is many. And are only helping you, and they are only there helping you to find alignment back to the soul truth of such discovery you are on. It really is beautiful if you allocate yourself permission to witness it from a higher perspective. For every given degree, your north is course correcting, giving your ever-changing moment to align to the beautiful essence that is imprinted in your soul. So, as you lean into each message, the emotion, especially to those of the lower frequencies, take time to analyze and witness it for what it is. But then, courageous soul, ask yourself if you are ready to let said emotion go. For under every given emotion comes a buried truth. A truth that releases the limiting beliefs or instilled programs. Heal these fragments. Identify and give them a name. Bring light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. As the dark meets the light, harmony takes place in the emerging of the alchemy process. That is the empowerment of the creative force that you truly are. Revive and take the breath of life as you infuse one lower frequency with its polar opposite. For if it's shame, it is enlightenment that waits to take its place. You get to fill in the blank of the soul's truth by first discerning what keeps you in the shadows, so that when the truth is expelled, the darkness, the shadows, no longer have a place to stand. It's a process, dear one. Give grace to every experience. Lean into it with your unshakable faith and know nothing has ever been for naught. For there truly is a gift and ever exchanging. There truly is a gift in every exchange, pleasant or not. Growth is presented. And this is what is leading you home to your true north. You are so deeply loved and so deeply supported. So we lay a tarot spread And our underlining energy comes with the Hierophant. Which signifies to me the true exploration. And I'm going to say you, are undergoing. A man reads, one holds a candle, right? Trying to look beyond the dogma of the limiting beliefs or programs that have been instilled to gain a deeper wisdom. And we can only do that by bringing light to it, by healing it, by giving it a name to identify it. So the chaos of emotions that may be arising, doubt, questioning, disbelief, it has a truth. And that's where I think the energy of this reading really lays, is trying to gain a better understanding of where this journey is taking us, why we're experiencing the emotions that arise. The oracle that's called, that represents you in this very moment, is fresh ideas. It says stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. Thus, again, allocating ourselves to see something different, the ability to change our mind. The way Spirit would say it, it's not a bad thing. It shows the significance of our ability to adapt and to change perspective and bear witness of ever-changing ideas and beliefs. So long as we can stay grounded in what we do know in our soul essence of truth, which is the core of this whole thing, right? The crossing energy we're faced with is the Four of Wands. It's about harmony. It's about union. It's also wands, which represents that of action. Moreover, what we see here is we've got the ram's head and the dove. It's polar energies. Polar energies that we've been discussing this whole time, right? Discerning the energy grid. It's about lust versus love. It's about our aggression versus peace. And it's about persistence and cooperation. All these things that actually, when combined and found in union, creates this true passion that has four pillars, if you will, that stands in truth. Stability that we can make structure out of. These are our crossing energies. It's the ability to build off a solid foundation. It's when the dark meets the light and the harmony takes place in the emerging of the alchemy process. These are the energies that are crossing us right now. Which is the challenge of learning to balance, I think. What's beautiful about it, though, the next card I pull is about from our point of view. How do we see it? Again, I'm claiming this to be as much mine as it is yours. And the card that comes is the Strength. What a beautiful card. In fact, last week's reading, there's some similarities that caught my eye. The Strength card pulled up last week in the same position, meaning that we're standing in our truth. We're staying strong in our faith. Though in today's download, it comes with warning. Don't let your doubts overpower that. Moreover, in this tarot reading, this tarot deck is the Empress. She stands with the lion Look how powerful she is. She's playful. She's got her hands in the mouth of the lion. She's in the light. Are you aware of your own power? And for some, do you hinder in standing in your grace and elegance of your creativity? Is there a fear of being a little bit of too muchness, if you will? I don't see anything necessarily wrong with this being in your point of view of what's going on or what's wrong. Maybe it's sometimes you... When we are faced with the unpleasant frequencies of a lower vibration, standing strong in it doesn't make it any less challenging. And moreover, the ability to embrace and accept those energies, recognizing there's a deeper meaning, is actually quite courageous. And maybe you do see that. Maybe you are witnessing that. There was one other thing I wanted to point out. If you haven't seen last week's reading and you feel so compelled to do so, please go ahead. I think it was from roots to blossoming or something. It was the latest video I got uploaded. But in the same position, the two cards previously, completely different decks, had the infinity sign. Once again, the infinity sign is above her head. Going back to what I wrote before, there's significance in it. The spiritual meaning represents the eternity, endlessness, balance, and the interconnectedness of all things, encouraging a sense of unity, purpose, and continued growth. This is you. And I do believe you have a consciousness of it. You are embracing it. Even the duality that is unpleasant. And I tell you what, that's very courageous too, to stand in it, to stand in the pain, to try to bear witness to whatever the message is, as the needles of the compass is directing us to our true north. From Spirit's point of view, because they always have a higher perspective, right? They see things different than us. But I can't help but feel like it's Spirit is in alignment with you. Seeing your courage, seeing you step out and embracing any doubt, disbelief, shame, whatever you insert the thing. But you're bearing witness to it all. And Spirit sees it. It comes with the Queen of Cups. Significantly emphasizing the soul essence, right? This queen, she's intuitive. She's got a psychic ability. Her cup overflows because it's full of wisdom. Represents compassion, love, harmony, tranquility. She sits on her throne amongst an ocean of feelings. And stays in alignment the best she can to all that she embraces, all that she is submerged in. And I feel like Spirit sees that. I think there's a genuine attempt to feel into it, to be present with it. Again, for the person that I'm reading to, you are an alchemizer. You've done this before. You're doing it again. And it won't be the last time. The energies that have resurfaced, to be healed, to be looked at, to be witnessed, to give name, is all for purpose. Remember, nothing is for naught. Spirit sees you. You are indeed strong. You are courageous. And I can't help but feel like this card just solidifies. So, I ask, what is the piece of guidance, advice we have? This is influential because of what the last card represents. But it comes with the Nine of Pentacles. This woman has built her garden with some TLC. She has attended to it. She has found harmony in it. She has found peace in it. Again, here's this dove. Moreover, it's kind of the advice is coming back to your roots, to your garden, in a moment of all outside influences, whatever that may be. It's a beautiful time to come back inward, to tend to our own garden, to find peace and make sure that we are grounded in our truth. Moreover, it's clarified with the Three of Wands. Kind of going back to that creative endeavor, the realization of our dreams, waiting for our ships to come in. So as we go in and we do the internal work, coming back and attending to our soul and what gives us peace, our soul truth, also comes with harmonizing that of our feelings, our emotions, and desire of action and movement. He holds a orb, if you will, of fire and water. Moreover, there is a wand here that is lit, if you will, like it's been sitting in the embers of the fire, signifying, again, in wands, ready to take movement and action. I think Spirit says, make sure before you do, even though there may be a yearn to start, everything is in alignment, that everything is balanced, and that everything you do is through the intention of your good heart. The intention of pureness. The same thing that built this garden in harmony. Because I very much do think there's going to come a time here where action will be necessary. And I think it's going to happen fast. Because it's clarified with your outcome of Eight of Wands. Now it's interesting. So we're using my vice versa deck. This representation, the wands are going out. I've always looked at the Eight of Wands as downloads. Insights that come out of the unknown. But as an action card, it moves very quickly. Moreover, with it reversed or in this image, I feel like whatever you've put out there, it's a card of manifestation. And it will come. I think it's going to come. It's going to come fast. At lightning speeds, if you will. Moreover, we do see the lightning, which to me represents it'll happen fast. And I think you're going to have a glimpse. I think you'll have a moment where the light lights up. That aha, that epiphany, that download. But whatever you've put out there is coming back to you. And so long as you're standing in your integrity, your authenticity, and doing things from the pure intention of your heart, I'm saying this, that there's no sense of fear. Rather, be ready to embrace. Ideas, things coming back. fresh ideas, new endeavors, seeing things from a different perspective, things that will enrich your journey and spark your creative solutions. I think it's all underway. Just may not be easy to see right now in the murk of trying to understand the messages that are being delivered. But ultimately, the outcome, what you put out there, is going to come back. Whatever you're trying to manifest through healing, through your desire, creative endeavors, I think it's coming back, and it's going to happen fast. So again, make sure you take the time to go inward, tend to your own garden. Make sure you're doing things from a place of self-love. What is right for you, and not said in a selfish way. Because when your cup overflows, are you more easily able to give to others. And balancing those energies for when it's time to take action. Finish with an oracle card. These oracle cards, the last card they pull, is significant in that I hope that it either will solidify or just give affirmation, or else a piece of advice, something I may have missed that somebody, all of us, one, may need to hear. Find my book. Here we go. Here and now. You spend a lot of time dwelling on events in your past and worrying about how the future may unfold. This card serves as a reminder that the only moment that counts is now. So return your focus to this present moment and be mindful of letting your thoughts drift away into the past or the future. Be conscious of your thoughts as they create your reality in every now moment. Affirmation. I live in the here and now, always conscious of my active presence within the universe and of my work on earth. I choose to live in the present moment. I'm aware of what I create with my thoughts, my words, my deeds. I trust, for I know that all comes to me at the right moment when I am ready. Isn't that the truth? I have so much love for you guys. Again, if you're new, you made it this far, your soul feels so called, please do join the community. I'm always looking to expand our soul tribe from all over the world, and it's been a beautiful experience. As always, I give so much gratitude. You're more courageous than you know. Your munchiness is exactly what this world needs, your authenticity. Bring all that comes to light, to the present, to the surface, the light that needs to be healed. And as always, I love you guys so, so, so much. And until next time.